Producer is Julia Poggle. I'm AC Rowe. I hope that you are all staying safe, keeping physically distant but emotionally close. Thanks for keeping us company.
Mom, vaccine. I made this potion for some juice to make some Spidey creation.
Good afternoon. From the CBC Newsroom in Sudbury, I'm Kate Rutherford. The Premier has just announced new plans for home learning as schools remain closed during the COVID-19 outbreak. He was joined by the Minister of Education and Minister of Health at the news conference last hour. The new plan calls for daytime programming on TV Ontario to be preempted by educational content. The Timmins police say there are reports on social media regarding people knocking on doors posing as technicians testing for the presence of any virus contamination. A police spokesperson says these reports are fictitious and baseless. Mark DePazzi says nothing of the sort is happening. He says always consider the source of your information when scrutinizing the content of any text or post. And due to concerns about the spread of COVID-19 to communities along the James Bay coast, the Wetham Road has been closed for the season and earlier than usual. The 170-kilometer-long winter road connects Moose Factory to Smooth Rock Falls. The decision was made by Chief and Council of the Moose Cree First Nation to limit travel. In weather, a special weather statement continues for Kapuskasing, Hearst, Kirkland Lake, Englehart, and Moosonee. Also, a snowfall warning remains.
No, I can't go back in 97. Looking red.
Hello and welcome to Laugh Out Loud. I'm your host, Ali Hassan. Now, just a couple of months ago, Laugh Out Loud hit the road to Niagara-on-the-Lake, and we had a blast. And not because of the wine. Okay, not just because of the wine. The really good time was had at Ravine Vineyards in their banquet hall where we recorded some of the best music in this country. And the host for the night was somebody who you've heard on the show many a time. He often hosts our live shows because, well, he knows how to make a room feel warm and welcome. Must be those island vibes. From the Icebreakers Comedy Festival, here is John Paul.
Good evening, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out tonight. This is going to have a great night tonight. I am in Niagara-on-the-Lake. It is a fantastic place. This is great. I got to walk around the city today, and it was, I don't even know if you call it a city, but that's what I call it. I don't care. And here's the thing. I always have my headphones on because I like listening to music, and I'm walking down the street, but I'm listening like with the volume just loud enough so I don't get hit by a tractor or something, right? Because, you know, a lot of farmland out here. And so I hear this guy behind me, and I hear him go, look at this guy. He's probably fresh off the boat.
Oh man, I came from like all of that yoga, man. They fucking just like, oh, what you fucking aliens do, man?
2020, I turn around, I'm like, yo, who do you think is still taking boats to countries?
You always make me feel like number two.
Update your racism, homie. Have the nerve to call us lazy? Are you kidding? So the other thing that happened is, so I was hanging out with one of the other comedians who's, you know, a little more well-known than I am, and they're doing a meet and greet, and this drunk dude comes up, and again, I don't want to say this was, it was racist-esque, the interaction, right? So he sees me and he's like, hey man, I gotta take a picture with you. My daughter's not gonna believe this, right? So I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do this. This is gonna be pretty cool, right? So he puts his arm around me and he takes a picture, and then, you know, we shake hands, and then he's like, oh, like, my daughter's so not gonna believe any of this, and he walks off all happy. And then this other white dude comes up after, and he's like, yeah, that guy totally thought you were Spike Lee. Which I was offended, because I'm way taller than Spike what
He
I'm
is really
excited
spiky.
about. It's the height differential, you know. But you know what I like? I like saying Niagara because it's the closest thing to saying the N-word around people that you can. You know, nobody gets hurt. They're like, Niagara, please. What up, Niagara? But I like saying that because I'm from Toronto, right? Like, and here's the other thing. I took the train here. I took the train up because I wanted to do something different. And here's the weird thing that happened when I took the train in. I had, like, a memory came back. Because the last time I took the train anywhere...
Hey yo, man, richiammi che liuto stai bonte, bagionetton, benedonte, pendonte. Droopy. I can get some buzz cut, I can get some microphone, and put some explosive to it, and I'll make it real sound quality like this. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3.
In case they wanted to sit down on the ground, right? And we're going by Lake Ontario, and the scenery's changing, and the Zen moment comes over.
my sap tree.
I remember looking at my wife, and I remember looking at my kids, and I remember thinking, man, this is probably the whitest thing I've ever done with my family. And then we get downtown and we walk out of Union Station and the sunshine was beautiful. The weather was fantastic. Everyone was happy, smiling, high-fiving. You can smell weed in the air because it's legal now. People are wearing Raptor gear, you know. Music was happening. We get to City Hall. The Air Force is flying over, putting on an air show. And then out of nowhere, randomly, gunshots just pop, 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 pop. Start going off, so like I'm running, hopping over baby strollers, pushing my wife heads down, and we're running to safety. And I remember looking at them and thinking, man, this is easily the blackest thing I've ever done with my family. Go Raptors. But just so that we're clear, I don't want you to think that I say only black people shoot. That is not true. You white people, you do your fair share of shooting as well. You guys actually take it to another level. You guys do that Costco size shooting. When you guys go out, you guys shoot in bulk, man. It's like a weird magician's card trick. Pick a school, any school. Oh, it was okay when the black people were shooting. I know where we stand, Niagara.
Tremendo, man.
But I am happily married, man. I'm married this beautiful West Indian lady. She's from Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, man. And it's funny. So the last interaction we had was, and I like to dress myself. I like to think I'm fashion forward. I own my mistakes and my glory. You know what I mean? At the same time. But so just so that you guys we understand, these weren't the original pants I was gonna wear tonight. The pants I had picked out for myself when I was walking out was those jeans that everyone's wearing with the rips in them, right? They're called distressed jeans, right? So I'm about to walk out, and my wife is like, why are you wearing those pants? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, why are you wearing those pants? And I'm like, babe, I gotta go do the show, you know, the taping, you know, Icebreakers, we're here, Niagara, you know what I mean? She's like, I understand all of that, but why are you wearing those pants? And then I had to break it down. This is what fashion looks like. This is cool. This is fashion.
I got my resume. Here's my resume right here. I got my resume for specialty. This is my high school book here. This is my friend here, Mr. Warren. This is Miss Professor Jim Moon. This is a Hogberry. There's hey, there's me right there. Droopy. Oh, let's see here. Let's see when they fucking put it in the fucking dumpster right here.
Right. Bang! Go bigger. Wait.
I'm the better parent. I like to believe that. She's not here, so I can say whatever I want, right? But here's the thing. The reason I say I'm the better parent is because I'm the new age dad. That is exactly what I am. I've watched enough TV, psychologists, and one of the things I've learned is don't yell directly down at the kid if you're taller than the kid because it's intimidating, and you should get right down to their eye level so that they know that you're friends with them. And hey, buddy, remember when you were drawing on the walls? What were you thinking? I'm one of those guys, right? My wife goes from 0 to let's just kill them. There's no in between stage. It's literally it goes from 0 to let's just kill them.
That's
Let's
like
just kill them. And I remember the first time she yelled at it, I'm like, babe, you can't kill them. She's like, yes, we can. I have a uterus. We can make more. Besides, I'm not even really that attached to that one.
He may not be alive much longer after publicly calling himself the better parent, so enjoy him while you can. That was John Paul. If you live in the Greater Toronto area, on April 4th, he will be producing and hosting a great show, Comedy Revival, at the St. Francis Centre in Ajax, Ontario. You can find out more about that and many other shows at johnpaulcomedy.com. Speaking of live comedy in Ontario, and not to exclude the rest of you, if you know people in Ottawa, do them a solid. Let them know that our next Laugh Out Loud recording is going to sell out very soon. Yes, Big Fifth is like 6 weeks away, but the show is selling like gangbusters. And it's probably because, well, number one, Ottawans love to laugh, and number two, because of this lineup. To wit, on stage that night, you will see Ottawa's own Don Kelly, Rick Curry, and Jen Grant. And coming in from Montreal, David Pride and Derek Seguin will be on the show. I'll be the host, and honestly, I cannot wait for this one. And apparently, neither can you. At this pace of sales, we might be sold out a month beforehand. To avoid a broken heart, get your tickets as soon as you can via our website or at shankmanarts.ca. All right, let's get back to the show. Now, we're always happy to introduce you to new voices on this show. This next comedian knocked her first time on Laugh Out Loud out of the park. And I'm also certain this won't be her last time on the show, because just like the way I have kids who constantly provide material, many kids. I'll let her explain the rest of that.
This performer coming to the stage is originally from Ottawa, now makes their home in Toronto, and you would have seen them on the Halifax Comedy Fest. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Jen LaBelle, everybody, Jen LaBelle!
Say, David, how you guys doing? Happy to be here. I'll be honest, I teach high school, so it's good to be anywhere else. Rough semester, folks. Teaching grade 9 boys phys ed. Yeah, I got 27 14-year-old boys in my class. They smell like hot garbage. Like a sock that's been microwaved. I haven't put my finger on it just yet. I appreciate their intensity, though. I really do. Very different than teaching girls phys ed, where they're weirdly supportive of each other. Which, unfortunately, doesn't make them any better. Girl takes a shot in basketball, doesn't even come close to the net. Entire airball. The whole class is cheering for her. And I'm so competitive, right? That was my teammate that just took that shot. So I'm looking around like, what shot are you looking at, Brittany? The entire class, good shot, Chelsea. Nice try. Substitution. Never have to worry about that teaching boys. Because if a guy takes that shot, well, he's going to have 8 of his friends chirping him immediately. You're the reason your dad left your whole family. Brian, yeah, that spelled disappointment. I said that one. I told you I'm very competitive. Get really into it. position actually in Ontario. If you don't know, it's very tough, very high competition. It took me 8 years. I had to substitute teach for 8 years. Yeah, you're all remembering how you treated your substitute teachers right now. Yeah, hate you all. Thank you. You turn into a sociopath as a substitute teacher. Just hoping people get sick or injured. Oh, God. Winter's a dangerous time for permanent teachers. It's just a bunch of subs in the parking lot, like... Oh, yeah, we're all hoping you trip on ice. Either that or we're going to Tanya Harding you. 6 months of work for them. Substitute teaching, the one thing it did for me is I got to teach at a bunch of different schools, and the best schools to teach at are the multicultural schools because you get to teach the new Canadians. And these people are going to work hard no matter what because they've seen what real struggle is. Yeah, they're like, what? I have to run a lap? I don't care. I used to witness war on my way to school. I've got a volunteer crossing guard now. With our kids teaching phys ed, you hear this excuse all the time. Miss, I can't play today. Okay, I got a hockey game tonight. I really need to save my energy. Like, really, Patrick? You want to talk about conserving your energy? In front of Bilal here? It was on day 25 of Ramadan? You've got to be kidding me right now. I shouldn't make fun of them too much, though. I mean, after all, I am a millennial. Just as pathetic as they are. It is terrifying to have millennials as teachers, right? It's like the spoiled leading the entitled. Oh, I look put together. Yeah, it's because I spend money I don't have. My grandma was married and moved out at 17. My mom at 22.
I went pool dive in my life. I went for 3 pool dives for like 29 hours, man.
For our generation. Oh, anyone else move back in with their parents?
And dry, wait for it dry, and some trippy mix.
This gal right
Trippy
here.
mixes.
Moving back in with your folks in your 30s is the ultimate walk of shame. You gotta reintroduce yourself to the neighbors. Just carrying your stuff up the driveway like, yeah, hey Dave. Yeah, I'm back. People always try to make you feel better about yourself too, like, well, saving up for a big house.
I'm just fucking going in the woods, man. With some bears, man.
Surviving.
I wrestle some bears for some kids' clubs.
Yeah, I got 14 weddings and 8 baby showers this year, so. There goes my down payment. That was all the 30-year-olds in the audience clapping. I'm at a point in my life where I've been to so many of these events, I don't even want to make new friends anymore. Yeah, you all seem like lovely people, okay? But unless you're already married and past your childbearing years, I can't afford your friendship.
I'm like before the first dinosaur, man.
Go hang out at a bingo hall. That's where I meet my new friends now.
That's the one that was sniffing heroin. That's what I'm saying, man.
Good people. The only thing I refuse to do with them is watch movies. 45 minutes we'll spend picking out a movie. 10 minutes in, my mom's like, oh, I've seen this. Oh, you're gonna see it again. My dad's passed out.
Oh, cool, I'm done.
Schindler's List.
I don't even know how to say it. I'll turn on my air cooler, go on my drive, see where I'm going to. Okay, well, this is fucking code.